Hello everyone, it is Conan and I'm back with another video. Today we get a little speed paint again because, well, it's not a long story, but I'm still gonna tell it, but whatever. First of all, what you're seeing on screen is another Final Fantasy XIV piece. I did not choose to do that many Final Fantasy XIV pieces. It was a total accident. I mean, I love the game, but I wasn't intending to make like every second YouTube video I make related to it. Whatever, I'm drawing Scathatch, aka the Queen of Shadows, aka I'm gonna slap you with my huge ass shadow hands, so fucking run. Yep, right now I'm sketching. Oh no, we're actually at the inking already, so whatever. I'm just gonna talk over the inking because there's not much to talk about with that. I'm just using the Clean Comics brush by Kyle T. Webster. So, story is, my mom's birthday was in February, and I was working on my playing card project, and she saw the card where I drew Moogles, because I made Final Fantasy playing cards, because, yeah, I'm obsessed with that game, whatever. And she was like, can you draw that for my birthday? I think that's cute. And I was like, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. And then I drew her Moogles. And yeah, I don't know, insert a picture or whatever, but I probably won't. I didn't post it on social media either, so I might just go and post it up on my Twitter right now. So maybe fucking check my Twitter or something if you want to see the Moogles. Okay. And then my dad's birthday is this year. This month, of course it's this year. And he was like, I want a painting to match the Moogles, but I was like, I drew fucking 20 Moogles already, I don't want to draw any more Moogles, so what else in this game is purple? And the answer is, Scathatch isn't, but her area is kind of purple, and I thought I could get away with doing the background in purple and yellow, so it fit with the Moogles. So yeah, I'm here drawing Scathatch. Oh yeah, by the way, we're already at the background, so I lasso tooled in her huge shadow hands, they get detailed later on. And for the background, I did these rays or whatever. First I filled them in completely yellow, but that looked like shit, so I did purple. And the background is also kind of yellow purple. So this is still a very comic style illustration with pretty minimal shading. That's more graphic, I guess, because that's what I did for the Moogles. I actually wanted to shade her more, but I wanted the pieces to fit, so yeah, I might do a paint over of this sometime in the future. So I just took the gradient tool to add the gradation to her arms and legs, and then I did the line art for the markings on her on a separate layer, and then used a bit of gradients on them as well to blend them in a bit more, so that they weren't that harsh. Oh yeah, first of all, I drew them in with red because just so I could actually see them. And then, I mean, in Photoshop you can just lock transparency and go over everything. That's why I love digital art so much. Right now I'm doing the first pass of cell shading, and that's just like where there's a lot of shadow, and then I go over basically the whole thing with a lighter shadow layer, because in my mind she's being lit from the back, because the back is a brighter value than her, so I decided to have room lighting, and for that I will remove the soft shadows I put in. At first I will remove those. So right now I'm doing the spear, which was one hell trip. I just basically copied some straight lines to make the spear, and then sketched the tip out, and then I inked everything. Then I realized I sketched a thing on the actual layer that had the lines for the spear, so I had to add more lines, which was amazing. I loved it. I love it when that happens. Well, it's because I don't name my Photoshop layers or sort them in groups, so actually I brought this on myself, so I can't really complain. Yeah, right now we're still coloring in the spear. So, oh yeah, the fun part. Now I'm working on the background again. Actually, I preferred working on the background on this illustration because the character was quite simple. And I also picked this pose just because it was simple. And I wanted a kind of central composition, and this pose complemented it very well. but I usually don't really like doing these straight on poses. So yeah, and I'm adding the creepy eye flowers. The one in game are way smaller, but I had to fill space and I don't have time to draw 50 flowers because I didn't start early enough, because what else is new? So after I added the flowers, I still thought it was kinda empty, so I added thorns. And I guess, yeah, I'm just adding in the castle. But we're about done, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe, leave a like. And if you have any input on how I could make my digital painting videos more interesting, leave a comment down below. Bye.